Dear Nada, there is no audio. There is no audio. We cannot hear anything.
Okay, what a pairs to start, what a prior start to begin the event with. I want to express my gratitude to have been given the opportunity to moderate this event and be part of this historic IIU World Mental Health Day 2021. It is my honor to introduce the team IIU, the strong support of IIU, who are working consistently to achieve the vision and mission of IIU by, by bringing the new era of education all over the globe. The inspiration of IIU, Sri Sanji Swami Ji Maharaj. Please, if I didn't pronounce the name correctly, please bear with me. His blessings and guidance in every endeavor of IIU as stimulating, okay? Then I'm going to mention the trustees of IIU. Number one person is Mrs. Roshani Lau and Mrs. Anju Pandit. Well, we have a visionary founder and COO of IIU, Mr. Peyush Pandit, the man behind the success of IIU. We have co-founders of IIU, Mr. Stephen G. Okay, from Australia. We have Dr. Samnan Dehushka, co-founder IIU from UK, and we also have Mona and Gia, co-founder from Indonesia. So right now, I'm going to navigate you through the executive board members of IIU. We have Ms. Corina Sujev. We have the next person is Dr. Kayani Rao. We have Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia. We also have Mr. Prakash. Now they will catch up from UK. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name very well. Also, I'm going to uh, mention the IIU Present Council. These are the people that at least have taken IIU to the next level. I'll start with Dr. Pradipta Mishra from India, advisory board member, and Dr. Satan Dehushka from UK, honorary degree board member, and we have Dr. Prashir Grau from India. He's the charge of training and country director from India. Then we have Dr. N.G. Mathor, is a research and development board. And let's go to the board of directors of IIU. We have Dr. Sinigata Kadam, Dr. Alicia White, and Dr. Prashir Gao. We have Professor Dr. Chaplain General Charles, Continent Head Africa. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce your name well. What a pleasure to introduce the team of IIU. You all must be curious to know more about International Internship University, right? Okay, I'm going to give it down, break it down for you, okay? About IIU, International Internship University is building a better and brighter future for all young learners and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all the young learners across the globe. Wow. IIU is metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down the additional costs and provide access more than 1,000 plus courses and internships to their e-learners across the world. IIU has been accredited and affiliated with the World Education Organization and International Accreditation Organization and collaborated with all the world's top universities and educational institutions through the platform of massive open online courses. IIU also provides various certificates, including diploma, graduation, postgraduate diploma, postgraduation courses, and honorary doctorates. This is awesome. IIU has received many accreditations as per international standards for innovation, vision, creative ideas, research, and white papers publications. International Internship University is building a better and brighter future for young learners and is committed to providing better and virtual education to the young learners across the globe. Then we have councils in IIU. We have IIU Council, IIU Council presents IIU Women Entrepreneur Council and ISDC, International Student Development Council, and we have International Youth Development Council and International Council for Education. These are awesome council that is running within and outside the IIU. That's awesome. So when it comes to the IIU for Women Entrepreneurship Council, they are giving opportunity for every woman on the globe to witness the uncultivated talents within her to be the successful women entrepreneur by joining IIU Women Entrepreneur Council. Women's empowerment is empowering women in all walks of life, all spheres of life. So, dear women out there, if you're on board, if you're with us here, please be a part of this International Internship University Women Entrepreneurship Council to recognize you as an entrepreneur. So, we have the second one, which is the IIU ISDC. Is the nation's future depends on students. Of course, that's what we are here doing as a teacher. I'm going to talk about from teacher's perspective. So the future depends on students, the youth. Student Council helps to raise funds for school, college-wide activities, including social events, community projects, helping people in need and social reform. Let's go down to IIU IYDC. But youth comes but once in a lifetime. According to Henry Wadsworth, a Longfellow, youth is not defined by age or time. It is defined by social energy and matured mind. So the program focuses on developing young minds and making their one-time opportunity of lifetime achievement. Knowledge and education are the basis for all things that can be accomplished in this life. We have also the IIU ICE, which recognizes the contribution of educators all over the world in the field of education and welcomes them to change the lives of many more by imparting quality education, spreading knowledge worldwide. So, on this note, I would like the MUNC promotion video to be played out for you guys to see what I'm talking about. This Miss Nada, could you do that? That's awesome. Mr. Page Pandit said, together we will achieve more. We should inspire each other to expand our minds, okay, our perspectives, always striving to explore new ideas and innovations of for the betterment of the world. So, after hearing about International Internship University and its council, you all must be excited about today's event, right? Okay. Are you Let's see your reactions on the screen, please. I would love you to do that. If you're inspired, if you're highly hyped for this today's event, could you please let's see your reactions? Okay. Hello. Let's see your reactions. Okay. Oh, fabulous. What a mind-blowing response. So let's learn, share, and grow together this evening, or this afternoon, or this morning with same enthusiasm. What mental health 2021? I want to throw some light on it as regards to the World Mental Health Day, that is why we are all here. And let me begin with United Nations celebrate World Mental Day on 10th of October 2021. This year, the main topic is mental health in an unequal world. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major impact on people's mental health. Mental health conditions have been particularly affected and significantly disrupted. For those of us that have been experiencing mental illness, we live in an unequal world. Yes, there's no two ways about it. The stigma, the discrimination that comes with it, the lack of support, the limited access to housing, employment, and welfare. It doesn't make good reading at all. So the number of people living in poverty is still far too high, and the inequalities have an impact on people's mental health. International Internship University is focusing on the urgent need to build a fairer and healthier world in all aspects of life, both locally and globally. Mental care for all is IIU's reality. I think you can live with me with that. Things are slowly starting to change. We all need to act and act urgently, raising awareness about unequal access to mental health services. This World Mental Health Day, we are providing a voice to the people experiencing the inequalities in all ramifications. Words move hearts and hearts move limbs as well. Today, we will be witnessing the plethora of ideas and knowledge delivered by 11 experienced speakers. Okay, they are going to share their heart out on the subject matter. So our chief guests and global eminent speakers will share solutions to reduce mental health inequality, including practical ideas about how to tackle them. So by the end, I'm very sure that we all have many new competencies and tactics that we can put into action right away. With this, I want to introduce our dignified personalities with whom I will be obliged to share this stage with. Our guest, Queen Nadia Hariri from France. I believe, Queen, you are here with us. She is the CEO of Success World One. She has created Success World One Academy, the World Academy of the People, giving high quality education for all. Also, she has created the Success World One for Mental Health Clinic, the World Mental Health Clinic of the People, free for all. She's also an ambassador at large for United Nations Affairs at the International Human Rights Commission, arbitration judge at the Federal Court for International Human Rights, Pro-Chancellor for RCSP and EIS London University, International Chairperson of African Festival Foundation, and also stand in the board of so many others. Respected Queen Nadia, welcome to the Great IIU stage. The microphone is all yours. Please come on board.
Hi, namaste, greetings from France. I hope you can hear me well.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you to International Internship University for the great job that they are doing. I am just amazed by their the great job they are doing. Big thank you to Dr. Piyush. And the Honorable Nada for inviting me here. And greetings to all of you and to doctors and excellencies and all the people, to the wonderful moderators also for the great job that they are doing. It's a very interesting topic today. We are talking about mental health, and this is, let's say, the disease of all of us. We are all have problem of mental health. I'm telling you, we are facing doubts, we are facing fears, we are facing anxieties, we are facing difficulties, and sometimes it's very difficult to just handle the situation. And this is why we need help. We need one another. We need to understand the situation in where we are living here. And if today we are also stuck in our troubles, it's because also the lack of knowledge of ourselves. We don't know who we are. We don't know how our real identity. We identify ourselves to our body, to our problems. And this is the problem of humanity. When you understand that you are a spirit, that you are the unlimited power, and everything that you need or want, you can have it and you can change the situation. It's up to you. If you want to change your situation, you have to become the change, accept the change. And this is why education is also very important, education of our own identity. We are stuck in our problems. We are stuck in the consciousness, limiting the primitive consciousness of our ego, stuck in division, in separation. We don't really understand the situation. We are making evolution in science, and we are still stuck in problems. Why? Because the mind of the human being is providing 60,000 thoughts per day. Per day. Useless thought that will put you down, thought that will make your life as repetition, thought that is coming always a repetition from your past. You have problem. Instead of focusing in the solution, we are focusing in this problem. And this is why we are living a repetition of all our problems. We are cultivating the poverty of mind. We are cultivating our fears. We are cultivating our doubt. We can't do that anymore. We are in the limit of evolution. We have to go and learn something else from this world. It's time for us to realize that we are an individual consciousness living in universal consciousness. We are all united. You accept it or not, we are all united. There's only this form that is separating one another. That's it. But we are all living in the same divine love. By love, we have been created. And we have to understand that people have lack of love within them. They are judging the others. And they have fears to be judged. They are not really living their real lives. because they are always scared of what the other people will say about them and what they will think about them. So this is why they are all running after recognition, after fame, after followers. This is nonsense. We have to be united in the same love to help one another. And when we have some people who are facing some troubles, we have to help them and see in them something that we have to correct within them, within us. This is really important, to be united. My message today for mental health: we need to help one another. Don't be ashamed if you are facing some problem. Our system of education put us in this stuck of primitive consciousness, of division and separation. We really need to overcome that all together. And I'm very happy that IIU is also participating to the evolution of the mindset of people by educating them, because education will put you in higher level, in the same level than the others, and put you in the same equality. People are suffering because they have lack of finance, they have lack of health, they see the inequality. But in reality, this inequality is an illusion of the mind. This superiority that people are feeling above you, it's also an illusion of the mind. We are all born equal in this world, all born equal and free. So cultivate your freedom and equality. Doesn't matter what the people are thinking about you. It's not even your problem, it's their problem. See the success of others like the best expression of yourself, because it is the best expression of yourself. This world is only a reflection of what we have within us. In reality, all this world is an illusion. When you see someone suffering, help him. Why? Because there's a part within you that is suffering. You cannot find happiness if the others are suffering, if children are dying of hunger. No, we have to be united and find a solution together. Mental health, we can overcome all these problems together if we accept the change and become the change. Call the professional and be united. Thank you so much for inviting me. I think that I said everything. Thank you again.
Wow, that's really awesome. Thank you so much. When you've spoken so well, I'm getting more emotional here. You are really awesome. Thank you for have shared your word of knowledge with us today. We really need to work together, and that the change that we really need in the world starts with us. So this is just a tip of an iceberg. Don't not go anywhere. There's still more to come. What I'm going to do now, other than this, I would like to share one more thing with all of you today. Outstanding International Psychologist that is here. Okay, the awards of 2021. IU recognizes the contribution of psychologists all over the world and commemorates them for their remarkable work. This is thumbs up for you guys, and of enabling the individual to deal with difficult situations and overcome all their barriers to a happy life. Now, the motive we all gather here for, our keynote speakers who will be sharing their ideas, their wealth of knowledge, views, perspectives, techniques, ventures, and more. I would like to give introduction of our highly experienced speakers now. Please enlighten us with your inspiring words, the wealth of knowledge that God has already bestowed you with. So I'm going to introduce the number one speaker, Dr. Kalpana Satija. He's from India. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name right? Please bear with me, okay? Dr. Kapana, she's a keynote speaker, a panelist in socioeconomic debate. She's also an economics, political and policy analyst in economic media, working for the stateside campaign, ambassador of International Human Rights Movement, Korea headquarters. She's also been awarded honorary ambassador of International Human Rights and ambassador, okay, Waves of Kindness, USA. She's also a honorable member of this Marshall Institute, Korea, member of United Nations Journalists, Intergovernmental Organization, president of United Nations Welfare Foundation Suicide Prevention Forum. She's also a committee member of UNESC, Gender Equality, Women and Child Prosecution Korea. She's also a member of Presidential Advisory Board, Education Sector USA, Advisor Board of Education at World Sports Martial Arts Council USA. She's also a member of the World Dialogue Council, member of Human Rights Protection Council of Gujarat. She has been a recipient of several awards, such as Excellence in Teaching and Research, given by GRAB tonight in 2017, Distinguished Social Scientist Award received by Bharatiya Eminence Award 2018, Women of the Future Award received by WOTFA Japan in 2018. She has also received a Gandhi Peace International Excellence Award, Galaxy Jury Awards on 27th March 2020, Best Writer Award by Sashki, the Start magazine under Ministry of Broadcasting Government of India. Okay, she has won so many awards. Okay, there's another one that impressed me. She won the World War End Memories Peace Award 2020 by World Martial Arts Union, KGN International Limited, Maharashtra, in 2020. And another one, Workbook of Record. She broke the Workbook of Record, International Record Award received in 2020 as well for the involvement in social service, humanities, and peace. World's Best Top Women Icon Award 2021 by Council of Empowerment, Empowered Ladies International. International Edu Conclave and Award, Dynamic Professor of the Year 2021 by Education World, New Delhi. Universal Record Forum awarded for the Global Top Talent of the Year 2021. Even Press Freedom Award by the International Human Rights Defender Foundation and United Nations Peacekeeping Force, and so many more. Thank you, ma'am. And I'm calling upon you now. The microphone is yours.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Namaste from India. Today, my topic is mental health awareness. Let me start. What is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps to determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make our choices. You know, mental health is very important at every stage of our life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Over the course of our life, if you experience mental health problems, your thinking, your mood, and your behavior could be affected. Many factors contribute to mental health problems, like biological factors such as genes or brain chemistry, life experiences such as a trauma or abuses. Even family history of mental health problems also affect. Mental health problems are common, but always help is available. People with mental health problems can get better and many recovers completely. Actually, what exactly, is a mental illness? A mental illness is a physical illness of the brain and that causes disturbances in thinking, behavior, energy, or emotion. And it makes it difficult to cope up with the ordinary demands of our life. Always research is starting to uncover the complicated causes of this disease, which can include genetics, brain chemistry, brain structure, experiencing trauma, and having another medical conditions like heart disease too. There is two most common mental health conditions which we found surrounding us. One is anxiety disorders and another is mood disorders. Even we found early warning signs in some of people related to mental health illness. Not sure if you are someone you know or is living with mental health problems. Definitely, experiencing one or more of the following feelings or behavior can be early warning sign of a problems and which can be seen like eating or sleeping too much or too less, pulling away from people and unusual activities, usual activities too, having low or no energy, feeling numb or like nothing matters, having unexplained aches and pains, feeling helpless and hopeless too, smoking, drinking, or using drugs more than usual, feeling unusually confused, forgetful, on edge, angry, upset, worried, or sometimes problems in relationship, having persistent thoughts and memories you can't get out of this head, hearing voices or believing things that are not true. That means the someone have a different type of phobias, thinking of harming yourself or to others, inability to perform daily tasks like taking care of your kids or getting to work or school or at your workplace. Now, let me start. What are the importance of the mental health awareness and how it could be done? Mental illness affect 19% of the adult populations, 46% of the teenagers, and 13% of the children each year. People are struggling with their mental health, maybe in your family, maybe live next to your door. Teach your children, walk in the next cubicle or sit in the same church in a pew. However, only half of those affected receive treatment, often because of the stigma attached to the mental health. What you can do to the help? Although the general perceptions of the mental illness have improved over the past decades, studies show that stigma against mental illness is still powerful, largely due to media stereotypes and lack of education, and that people tend to attach negative stigmas to mental health conditions at a far higher rate than to other diseases and disabilities such as cancer, diabetes, or sugar and heart disease too. Here are some powerful things that you can do as a part of the help for the others. Showing individual respect and acceptance removes a significant barriers to successfully coping with the illness. Having people see you as an individual and not as your illness can make the biggest difference for someone who is struggling with their mental health. Advocating within our circles of influence helps ensure these individuals have the same rights and opportunities as other members of a school and community. Mental health and wellness. The positive mental health allows people to realize their full potential, cope up with the stress of life, work productively, make meaningful contributions to the communities, in many ways to maintain positive mental health. And it includes getting professional help if you need it for the counseling, and sometimes it needs some mentally, exercise, connecting with others, staying positive, getting physically active, helping others, getting enough sleep, and developing coping skills. So, this mental health, which is very significant in our life, because we always more concentrating over physical health, not on mental health. But mental health is the one of the basic indicator for the overall human development. So when we are, measuring the human development index, mental health is also the one basic parameters how the peoples are sustained with their own brain, and how it could help to better educations and better performance at your workplace. So once again, I'm very thankful to IIU and Dr. Lady Nada, who given me this opportunity to speak on mental health and awareness. Thank you so much once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You've spoken well. And permit me to introduce the next speaker, Povi Srivastavia from Canada. He's a founder of Power Wave Skills, and he's an experienced honorable professional, a certified mindset and resilience practitioner. He's a mentor and educator with over 15 years of experience in cross industries. Experience helps her to take the best of everything and discard the rest. Wow. It helps her think from multiple perspectives and promote out of box thinking. She's a businesswoman with a natural talent for helping people develop the skills that they really needed to success. For the success. She loves people and coaches them to develop their skills and believe in their infinite potential. She enjoys training the youth, adults, and professionals to gain success and satisfaction in their professional, personal, and social lives. About the Power Wave she has founded, Power Wave is a soft skills training workshop that are focused to help students and youth live live a balanced life with growth and harmony. The Power Wave skills also specializes in helping educational institutions identify people and process challenges that may be preventing you from achieving optimal results. Power Waves goes to partner with you to assess, envision, develop, and execute powerful training that increase productivity and confidence, improve performance, and inspires continuous focus on excellence through a wide range of learning solutions. PowerWave also works with the educational institutions around the globe to build resilience in your staff and students by supporting people in developing the skills to build resilience and a growth mindset. We can minimize the effect of negative, stressful situations. I learned that there's no regrets, only life lessons. Life will always bring you hard times, but it's how you move forward that is important. Please permit me to call upon Doctor to please come on board. The microphone is all yours.
Thank you.
Uvi, are you there?
All right. Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you so much for this session and having me in this session. It's a pleasure and honor to be a part of it. And the most important thing is the topic is that we are talking about mental health. Usually a few years ago, I know people don't even talk about this, and they think that mental health or mental illness is not an appropriate topic to be talked about or to discuss. So first of all, thank you for taking this topic and having that discussion here in this global session, which is amazing. I will be sharing my experiences, what I have learned and what I have gone through in these many years. mental health, what is mental health? It is all related to your brain. It is all your psychological well-being, how you deal with the situation. But why mental health comes in? Mental health is related to, first of all, mental illness. What is mental illness? Is when we are unable to cope up with the demands of life, everything, like emotionally, psychologically, um, and it can causes by personal experience, professional experience, the traumas or any tragedies that happen into our life, or any related to our family members. But why this happens, why are people unable to cope, is that we don't understand ourselves first. We don't know who we are and how we have to react to a certain situations. We take everything in such a negative way, and it is so difficult for us to cope up and to understand why we are going through that situation. Then the mental health comes in. We have to, as a person, every individual, have to understand ourselves first, and we have to rewire our brains to think why the problem is there and how should I react to it, not just taking a problem as a problem. If we treat problem is just a problem, then there is no solution to it. If we treat problem as how we can solve this problem or how we can cope up with this, then we come up with an opportunity to see how we can solve it. And that comes where all the mental illness is all about. It's how we wire ourselves. We have to think each and every situation, whether it's a student, whether it's an adult or an old age or a kid. Everyone go through the situation in their life at one point of time. Kids or children, I should say, they don't understand what they are going through, because I know when I was a kid, we all faced that situation in our school, in our college life, but we don't understand why we are going through that situation. We have nobody to talk to. We can't talk because we don't know what we are going through. So at this point of time, when I talk to my students or when I talk to youth or any person, the main motive is to know what they are going through and to just listen to them what they are going through. And few tips that I can give in order to improve your mental health is, if somebody is there and coming and want to talk to you, just listen to them. Don't give them advice. Don't suggest anything. Don't question them. Just listen to them, what they are going through. When they vent it out, what problems or the situations that they are in, they feel relaxed, right? If you are in a state of mental illness, you have to surround yourself with people whom you think will be able to support you, understand you, and you know that they will be able to help you in needs of any situation that you are in. As a personal, as I said again, and always say that in order to improve your mental health or mental illness, first of all, you have to know yourself. And you have to have that one person in life, only one person, not more than one, where you can go and talk to that person, share your ideas, your problems, your emotions, what you are going through. And that one person will be there to always help you and help you to come out of that situation. Second, I would say, in order to improve your mental health or mental illness, set some goal for yourself. Understand who you are, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. Focus on your strength. And we have to think in such a way that people are always there. It's human psychology. We always go towards negative first, and we focus on negative first. But we have to train our mind that what strength we have and what we can focus on and what we can work on. And then comes your weaknesses. Weaknesses is the You can take it as an opportunity to improve, right? And when we start thinking in such a way, and when we start questioning ourselves, who we are and why we are in this situation and why I am facing this situation, then we will be able to solve this problem. Second, from my personal experience, I can say yoga is the best. Um, Physical exercise is the best to improve your mental health. It builds your brain, it builds your body, it helps you to improve and give you strength to cope up from that situation that you are in. And as I said, surround yourself with people with a positive attitude to understand you, who can understand you, and give you good advice. So um, it is kind of like with mental health, you cannot see things. With physical health, if you have a stomach pain, if you have a fever, you can talk to people, you can go to the doctor. But with mental health, when people are facing mental health, they avoid talking to people, they avoid going to a counselor. And as everyone says, that it's a taboo, like people doesn't want to talk about it. It's just like your physical health, physical illness. Mental illness is the same. So talk about it, talk to your doctor, talk to the people whom you think you will be able to share your ideas or share your feelings or your emotions, what you're going through. So this is all what I have for my personal experience. And this is the amazing topic as we are talking globally about this. And I really appreciate that I am part of this session and I am the small person where I can contribute my ideas and my experience. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Doctor. You've really nailed it. We have a lot to learn from there. You know, for us, I've learned a lot. I'm learning. I've learned, in fact, for us to relax our muscles, our stress, and whatever you recommended in yoga, I love that. I will start trying it out because I'm guilty of most of the health illness. Not being able to share some issues with friends and because they will let the cat out of bag. So we will be buried inside ourselves, which is wrong. So for us to be mental free, healthy, mentally, we need to share with the loved ones who that can encourage us, and give us some, a light of hope at the end of the day. Thank you so much for that, sharing.
My pleasure.
Your words of knowledge. Thank you. We are very grateful.
Thank you.
So permit me to introduce the next speaker for today. He is Sumaira Wakas. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name very well. She's a founder and CEO of Educationalists of Pakistan. Awesome. Ms. Sumaira is highly motivated educator. She's the founder and CEO of Educationalists of Pakistan that I just said before. She has done her master's in education with a specialized in educational psychology, besides gotten her honorary degree of MEd by HEC. She has organized various workshops, seminars, conferences, and training sessions. On top of Pakistan's first online international conference on education, EC 2021. Could you please mute? When I'm done, you can mute yourself. There's a noise in the background. So, on top of the Pakistan first online international conference on education, ECE 2021, Pakistan's first URDU Prediz conference, challenges of 21st century in teaching and education. There's also a national seminar on ECE, launched on first Pakistan's international type-based teaching skills course in collaboration with Pharma Consulting and ITV Australia, and successfully conducted 5 badges. That's awesome. She has attended different international conferences on leadership, research, women empowerment. She's also a member of Pakistan Alliance of Early Childhood Education of Health and Education Committee, Karachi Chamber of Commerce. He has appeared in different TV channels and radio shows, few of famous AG News, Dom News, FM 101, 96, and 88.6.
That's great.
Wow, that is
Wow.
interesting. She's also a certified quality auditor as well as a lead auditor from Veritas UK. Work as an internal quality auditor in ICCDS, University of Karachi. Secured first position in all Karachi's civil defense instructor training course.
Oh, wow.
Having 17 good years sound experience in working in different areas.
Please, everybody mute yourself. Mute yourself, please. And Utse, you can talk about our Shumaila until tomorrow. So you can please, you can take her to have a talk.
Okay. So,
Yes.
she has really done amazing work, and I would like her, please, the microphone is yours. You can have the mic now, please, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm audible? Finally.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and very good evening to all. First of all, I would like to thank International Internship University and Nada and Piyush Pandit to inviting me here to discuss a very, very important topic regarding mental health. It's really close to my heart, actually. I have done my master's in education and specialization in education psychology. So that time I was facing this type of issues, but some person cannot talk about, and someone not like this about the topic mental health. The mental health, if we say in Pakistan especially, they have no opportunity even to give awareness about mental health, because this illness, this disease no exist. People think about what is mental health and what is mental illness. I am okay. And if you talk about this, so people say like, you're talking about abnormality, you are talking about mad. So I am really, really very happy to discuss about this, and you all really, I appreciate to you all to discuss about mental health, especially in my country after pandemic. A lot of challenges we were facing and we are facing right now, and there have 60 to 70% people are bearing mental illness, but they don't know, they don't realize, because no so many opportunities to aware about mental health, to aware about mental illness. We are feeling and we cope up in our way, in different ideas, and we see in different videos and sessions, and just, okay, this is mental health and what we can do, and we are going to through this. Especially I am talking about in my country, because here so a lot of problem facing, and we must know about this and need to do working about mental health, working about mental illness. So really it's close to my heart, because 4 to 5 years before, I am the victim of mental illness. I am the victim of mental health issue, and I was surviving and I really was bearing this thing, and then I cop up individually, and I treated myself. So I just saying what is mental health. Here's my screen. Okay. First of all, if you know very well about mental health, so what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood, adolescence, and through adulthood. So, okay, are you seeing my screen?
Yes, yes, we see.
Okay. And so, and what is mental illness? The sign of mental illness. Where is my video? Okay. The sign of mental illness is, sorry, eating, sleeping too much or too little, having low or no energy, feeling hopeless, and severe mood swings. In daily life, we are facing sometimes severe mood swings, feeling confused, forgetful, upset, worry, or feeling scared, thinking or hurting yourself or others, and especially fighting with family and friends. We are facing and we are seeing actually, and we don't understand why this trauma is going on, and feeling helpless we are facing, and feeling number or nothing matters, inability to perform daily tasks like taking care of your child. You cannot your ability to perform daily tasks, look after some plant, but you don't take interest. So this is all the sign of mental illness, but we don't like to discuss to others actually, especially in my country, in my environment, in my culture. If we say we don't like and we don't like to discuss to others, so it's so important to discuss and to provide best solution regarding that all things. It's really so important. So we can say, if we see to any person in our daily life, okay. If we are seeing to any person to facing this mental illness, first we listen them. First, kindly, please listen her, listen him. Please listen him. Give them confidence. Kindly give them confidence. You are not bearing the disease. You are not ill. You are normal. But you have to do some techniques. You have to do some treatment for you, for the good life. So please, my request, if you see, if you are facing in your professional life, in your family life, and you see this person is something wrong with them, something wrong with him or something wrong with her. So first listen him, then give them confidence, please. And then some techniques, if you know about doctors, and they are discussing about a lot, exercise, yoga, some coping issues or some coping techniques. But first listen them, first recognize them. And after pandemic especially, we cannot, some issues we are facing, we cannot go to outside, we cannot go to meet our family member sometime. We were facing this in our country, and you also were facing this because the topic is mental and unequal world, mental health. So I believe you are facing this. So in short, we can say there is, sorry, my screen. Okay. What do if you think you have a mental illness? First, you recognize and you accept this. First, you recognize this and you accept this thing, and then you are talking about to others, and you will talk. And then if you have some issue regarding that, so we can say like we are not enjoying life, वो हम कहते हैं जिंदगी में मजा नहीं आ रहा, तो वो really we are facing this trauma. So listen, give confidence, and give some techniques like deep breath technique. If you know about deep breathe, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. This is a very good technique for freshness, for any negativity if you are facing. So first, this is the basic coping, this is the basic treatment for mental illness. Or if you are facing, and if you see anyone facing this issue of mental illness, so first, I think you can do this for you. This is little thing. You just talk her or him, and then you talk alone, and the techniques of breathe, deep breath treatment, like in any other, you can say like okay, my mic is mute, I'm sorry. So you're doing for this, and you can do for this for your friends, for your family member, for your professional friend, for your student also, you can do, and you must do if you see anyone bearing this mental illness. And thank you so much all. I just say we talked a lot about this, what is the mental health, and what is the sign of mental health, or the coping and the treatment. But my message in this platform, my message in the conference is this: first listen to them and give the confidence. Kindly listen to them, because we in normal life, in daily life, we are ignoring them. Really, we ignore. If we see any friend, any colleague, and they are bearing mental illness, we ignore them, we ignore her, we ignore him. So this is not true. You have to do. If you are doing something, if you can do something, you have to do, please. You must do. And thank you so much all for giving me this opportunity to talking about mental health. to talking about the coping and treatment. Thank you so much all, because in my Pakistan, there have no a lot of opportunity about the awareness program there regarding the classes, regarding the treatment. So we are going to discuss about this. We are in the phase we are bearing, and we feel now after pandemic, we are feeling this is so important. So we can say this time we need to do. अब हमें जरूरत है, बहुत जरूरत है, शदीद जरूरत है. So we need to do for this mental illness, for the treatment, for the coping, for the awareness session, for the conference, events, seminars. So thank you so much all. Really, really, I much applied for your opportunity for this conference. Thank you so much, Nada and Pandit.
Thank you. Thank you, Shumaila. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you, Shmaila. You really did a wonderful job there. Wow, I think I'm going to try one of the techniques, because I want my emotional mental, my mental health to be stable. Okay, let me inhale, exhale. At least I'm a bit relaxed. So based on this, I'm going to call Professor Nada for the announcement of outstanding International Psychologist Award 2021. Ms. Nada, the floor is
Because I'm so sorry if I'm so emotional. I'm really very sorry, because this is very close to my heart, and I am the victim. I am the victim of mental illness. I was facing a lot of issues and problems, and then I realized, oh, it's so important. We have to do for it. So I'm so sorry if I am so emotional for this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I am too. I am emotional. So thank you so much, ma'am, Samara, for wonderful presentation. I'm going to call upon the Professor Nada for the announcements. Please, could you give us announcements as regards to the Psychologist Awards, International Awards, please?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Derutse. First, I want to thank our Queen Nadia, Dr. Kalpani, Nash Bursava, and now Shumaila. But after this, this is really our life, and everybody of us has different situations. So that is why we are all here to exchange our knowledge, our information about this great topic. So, United Nations celebrates World Mental Health Day tomorrow, but we decide to do it today, and IIU make nominations for the Outstanding International Psychologist Award 2021. IIU is giving an opportunity to all the psychologists all over the world to nominate for the Outstanding Award. So I'm here, and it's my honor to say who are our awarders. So let's start. First, psychologist, educational psychologist is coming from Indonesia. So, Rudy Salam Sinulinch, congratulations. Is Rudy maybe with us? One big applause for Rudy Salam Sinulinja. Second award is going to Željka Jovanovac, Croatia. Željka Jovanovac is a special educator. Željka, congratulations. The third award is going to Pakistan. Huma Shah. Huma Shah, congratulations. There, Huma, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Great, Huma, great. Huma, I'm so happy. Please, can you tell us few words about your work? Because our Huma is coming from Pakistan and she is amazing.
Yeah, thank you very much. And it's been a great honor for being here. And mostly I would love to wholeheartedly congratulate to Nada. She is a wonderful person. And I want to say all of you a very thank you for giving me an opportunity and giving me a chance to be the part of your university. And of course, only the one word what I want to say, that you are celebrating the World Mental Health Day, and I am the victim of mental illness. While I was suffering from my educational field, and when I was the youngest, I got the award for the youngest researcher on the neurological psychologist being. I face so much strategies in my life and I cope up. I surely agree with the statement of Shamila that we are the state of the person who usually do a lot sacrifice and a lot of struggle to be at a part of that stage where I am. So I would like to thank you and wholeheartedly thank you very much, Nada, for giving me an opportunity. And I wish all of the hosts and the co-hosts and the platform of this university, wish you a good luck. Thank you very, very much.
Congratulations, Uma. Congratulations. Many, many congratulations.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
That's great.
Thank you. Thank
Really
you, dear
nice.
Huma. So let's go to our next awarder. Who is our next awarder? Our next award is going to India. Dr. V.I. Kumar Salvia. Dr. V.I. Kumar Salvia, congratulations. Dr. V.I., are you with us? No? Okay. Let's go to another award, and I am sure that this person is with us today. I see him now. So, Professor Dr. Charles from Nigeria, our Africa head, IIU. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. God bless you. It is well with IIU. IIU has been a very good organization, a university, which we should all acknowledge. They have been so good with our great founder, who have been so humble and very nice, very hardworking. It's one of our model, which we should admire. And I thank Nada, who have been so helpful too. May God come to strengthen you all, give you all the graces you need for you to be able to overcome everything, every challenges. I know we are going to make it as we are doing. Many will be inspired also to be among the best. And God will come to crown our efforts. Thank you everybody for listening and for participating. God will come to fill us with his empowerment and with his wisdom so that we'll be able to pursue what we are our dream. And our dream will come to perfection as well. We are passionate about our work. As well, we are determined, we are focused to do what we are expected to do. And God will crown our effort. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, amazing Professor Charles. You must get all awards always. I am really jealous on you. It's not fair, Professor Charles, but I'm really happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our next award is going to India. We have a special educator called Tamarai Selvi. Please, is Tamarai Selvi with us today here? No. okay, congratulations. Next award is going also to India. Dear Chetna Sabnivari. Mrs. Chetna, are you here with us today? No. But I'm sure that the next person who gets an award and is a great person, to me very close, Deepshika Pathak from India. Dear Deepshika, are you here with us? Deepshika? Deepshika is an educational psychologist from India. She works in Tikshika school and she is a really great psychologist. Deepshika, congratulations. The next award is going to India. Counseling psychologist Sahita K.R. Sahita K.R., are you with us? Okay. Sahitra Kar, congratulations. So these are not only awards. I would want also now, I didn't want to tell nothing, but our dear Shumaila. Shumaila, dear, are you here? Shumaila?
Yes.
This is the first set of awards. So we will have more awards, but in this set, the award is going to our Shumaila Vakas from Pakistan. Shumaila, congratulations.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Many, many thanks to all. You all are doing a great job. Thank you so much.
Yes, Shumaila, because you are here with great IIU. IIU is recognizing the best psychologists, and you are a really great and big example, and you share with us your life story. You from Pakistan, our Shuma also from Pakistan. So thank you very much. So let's go, Shumaila. So let's go to continue with, you can have a chance also at the beginning. We will give you more chance to talk about this topic. And also you are invited, you are invited to join us here in IIU, and we will make more events. We will talk a lot about this topic because we must educate our students. All of us must be educated about this topic. As yes, you said, we must take a breath deep. Everybody of us must take a breath deep. Thank you. So let's continue with our program. Now the next speaker is coming from Romania, but Gina Bordea has problems with issue with network, so she will maybe come after, and we will call her again. And now is coming, our speaker is coming from Turkey, Miss Gunur Somezler. Miss Gunur, are you here? Gunur, I see Gunur is here. Gunur is our English teacher. She is a friend of mine. We work in many projects. Gunur, Utse, do you see Gunur? She was here now. Okay, she will join. We will go. We will continue. So we will come back. No problem. Before we will now make a short pause from the speakers and from this awards, and we will go to the courses by IIU. So,
Nada, sorry, I am here.
Okay,
I
bravo.
am really sorry.
Okay, Gunur. So I will tell a few words about Gunur. Gunur is a great English teacher. She's coming from Turkey. She works 18 years in a secondary school age from 16 to 18 years old students. She's a very, very good teacher. She collaborates, she shares experience, she participates in many projects, and she's very, very active in social and humanitarian work. Please, Gunur, I can talk about you till tomorrow. The IAU stage is yours.
Okay, thank you for your beautiful words, Nada. And greetings.
Can you please your camera, open your camera, we don't see you.
Okay, yes. But I have some connection problem.
No
so
worry,
I
don't worry,
apologize
don't worry,
for this.
no problem. No problem.
Hello everyone from Turkey, greetings from Turkey. I would like to thank Nada for inviting me this meaningful meeting. It's really important topic, I think, World Mental Health Day. And every year it's celebrated with different theme. I will tell you about Turkey's theme and the importance of this day. The aim is gaining importance of the day, of course, and the theme of this year, youth and mental health in a changing world. And I work with teenagers, and they have most of the time some problems, mental problems. So this topic is very meaningful, I think. Within the framework of this theme, we aim to raise awareness about the protection and strengthening of mental health of the new generation in Turkey, and to increase the resilience of young people in our long-term studies, and of course prevent these preventable mental illnesses. Okay, and the adolescence is a very important period, as you know, in which the individuals prepare for the adult role, and they begin to form her or their identity. But it is also a period that includes the risk of emergence of important mental illnesses. They can face some problems because they are very teenage because of their age. Today's youth live in this period and they experience faster changes than in previous periods, especially COVID-19. They faced some different situations, and they are exposed to technological developments intensely, as you know. And these rapid changes and the developments can cause a number of negative effects in their lives. And as well as positive when not supported correctly. So they need to be supported correctly. And many young people try to connect with the virtual relationships, but most of them have online friendships. And the lack of social interaction makes them feel lonely, I think. And they also do not know the right resources, how to reach the resources. And so they receive psychological support. And for this reason, they need to be properly guided and informed about where to find social support they want. To take attention study will be carried out in youth centers, libraries, universities. In this week in Turkey, we have important meetings in libraries, in schools, universities, in health centers. We will draw attention to this mental health day. Okay, and young people are the guarantee of our future. So our future depends on these young people. But these young people, of course, should be healthy and happy and productive. Okay, and so It's important every member of society and all its institutions work to strengthen them spiritually and to increase their resilience. I have prepared my speech for youth people because I work with them, and their mental healthness is very important because they are our future. And after COVID-19, they have experienced different situations than ever. And in Turkey, we will have some different activities, events, face-to-face, and some meetings with families, with parents. We will support our youth generation. So this day is very important in my country too. And Nada, these are, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
You finished, or?
Yes, I have finished, but is there any question? I can reply.
Okay, yes. Please be free and ask Gunur questions if you have. Or you can write in the chat so Gunur can answer.
Yes, yes, I can answer from chat box. I will check it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Gunur.
And I would like to thank you and for all the participants for this, for organizing this important day and for inviting me and for your very beautiful words for me, Nada.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Gunur. So now we can go by the courses of IIU. Utse, do you have something to tell about this, or I will put a video? Okay. Moment.
Join us to make a difference in the orbits of education. We are the change, we are IIU. Are you a K-12 school offering a top quality education? Are your students getting global exposure? Is experiential learning and innovation a part of your curriculum? Are your teachers internationally certified educators? Are you able to identify your learners' potential and expose them to compete globally? If the above questions do not sound optimist, then the clock has struck to get accredited and affiliated by IIU. You think of strategies, training, competitions, we offer it. You want to interact with an expert team of educators, we possess it. You want to be exposed to learning at a global platform? If yes, you have embarked at the right destination. IIU's International School Accreditation Board. Let's put some light over accreditation, what it is. Why do we need it? Simply put, accreditation is value. In today's challenging world, it is extremely important that institutes or schools be accredited and approved with the institutes, meet certain standards. Accreditation assures employers that the graduates of an accredited institute are ready to face challenges and rigors of the modern world. The students who graduate from accredited institutes and schools have access to enhanced opportunities and employment and global mobility. IIU accreditation affiliation has no bars for any boards like state boards, CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, IB. IIU accreditation affiliation has created an arena for learners across the various countries and continents throughout the globe. What are you waiting for? Apply now. IIU's International School Accreditation Board.
Okay, so let's continue. Uce? Uce?
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's proceed. The next speaker, please permit me to introduce Professor Dr. Nina Poedovsky from Ukraine. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name very well. Are you here? Nina, are you here?
I don't see her yet, so go to another. Go Uce, to Lilibet, because I don't see Beatrice also now here.
Okay. The next person is Ambassador Dr. Lilibet P.G. Gregorio from Philippines. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Good
Okay.
evening, good afternoon, and good morning, world. And thank you so much for this great opportunity, Dr. Nada. And
Let me introduce you. Hold on,
yes.
hold on. Let me introduce you. Sorry.
Okay.
Dr. Lilibet she's a principal author, international writer, and international speaker, okay, trainer, and as well as coach. She's a community development leader, ambassador of Global Academy of Human Excellence Council of Empowered Ladies International Country President. Oh, from Britain. Thank you, ma'am, and welcome to the IIU. The IIU stage is all yours, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Okpala. And of course, thank you so much, IIU, International Internship University, with my best friend, the sister Nada, and of course, Pius Pandit for this very determined invitation and revitalizing of all the psychologists and also educators. Well, so we have now on the World Mental Health Day, and we have to tackle this topic, the mental health in an unequal world. All right, so I have to depict this on the Philippine side. So to all my dear fellow dear educators, psychologists, and all of the world, these are your we have to hear, and this is the best action that we have. So the mental health is a person's condition with regards to their psychological, emotional, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It is how we handle stress, how to relate with others, and how we make choices. And also the mental health conditions are increasing worldwide, mainly because of demographic changes. There has been 13% rise in mental health conditions and substance use disorder in the last decade. So countries worldwide struggles in dealing with mental health problems. So many countries have a high incidence of suicide due to mental illness. Some people look down or lack respect to people with mental health conditions. And of course, the level of access to mental health services differ in every country. Progressive countries have advanced technologies and more health professionals who focuses on mental health awareness and advocacies. So mental awareness is very important so that people living with mental illness can live better with dignity. So we have here the common mental health issues that we have in this pandemic. So we have anxiety disorder. So this anxiety disorder is a type of mental health condition. So you have experienced this, a pounding of heart, and of course, a sweating. So you may respond content, things, that situations, the fear and dread pounding of hearts. So this is most especially to the graders of our elementary grades in this pandemic. So another one is behavioral and emotional disorder in children. So we have to be very particular because behavioral disorders involves a pattern of disruptions in children that lasts for at least the months and cause problems. So these children have a restless and inattentive in the situation in the classroom setting. All right. Another one is bipolar affective disorder. We have a mental condition marked by alternating periods of it also of depression. Yes, and of course, this depression, feeling of severe despondency and dejection. So we have to be very particular on these ways. And of course, obsession compulsion disorder, or we have the OCD, is a disorder in which we have people have unwanted thoughts, ideas, and sensations. All right. And of course, we have the paranoia, is the irrational and persistent feeling that people are out to get you, or that you are the subject of persistent. So these are the common illnesses that we have experienced now in the pandemic. So not only the children, but of course the people in our society nowadays. So any individual, regardless of the place, the country they live in, can be affected by mental illness. So by helping them cope with it differs and depends on the way the government stands. So help to this individual, like providing counselors, the facilities, the medicines, the mental health awareness, the programs, and other means in dealing with these problems. So in the Philippines, we have these particular programs that we invade in each particular society. So we have also the League of the Counselors. We have also the facilities and the medicines given to them. And of course, we have preparing the mental health awareness of this on this time of pandemic. So each country that we have to be responsible because this is very important role in our lives. All right, so according to Frontiers, so the mental illness has become the third most commonly disability in the Philippines. So we're in 6 million Filipinos live with depression and anxiety. Because of this, the country has the third highest rate of mental disorders in the Western Pacific. All right, so what are the main causes of depression? So we had already discussed that. So I have to, the rate of abuse, physical, sexual, and emotional abuse can make you more vulnerable to depression later in life. Another one, you have your age, because people are elderly are at the higher risk of depression. Next is a certain medications. And next, we have the conflict, not only in our family, but of course in relationship to husband and wife, relationship to children, relationship to society, and of course, the relationship to your workplace. So it's very important this. And about the death of loss. So we have now in the pandemic, we have more on death loss because of COVID-19. So now another one of this gender. And the major events that we have on these more platforms is on the psychological side is the mental healthness. So we have to be aware that the causes of depression are very important. And how to fight depression? So we have to meet yourself where you are. So depression affects billions of people. You need to realize that face similar challenges, emotions, and obstacles. Another one, we have to assess the parts. Instead of generalizing the whole, you have to find yourself focusing in one thing that went wrong instead of the many things that were right. Another one, you have to reward your efforts. Yes, we need to, because like listening to music, to spend time with nature and with loved ones is very important. Another one is try something entirely new. Of course, incorporating meditation will help ground your thoughts. Yes, as you have said, the yoga is very important because it can make you more incorporating meditation, that not only in the either, but also in psychological side. Stay active to boost your well-being. Okay, so keep in contact with friends. So socialize yourself with your friends, learn a new skill, of course, enroll in many platforms that we have in the pandemic. Do something you love to reduce stress. So you have the master of yourself because you have to know what you can reduce stress in thyself. Incorporating meditation may help ground your thoughts. So this is very important, my dear psychologists and educators. So one we have here is healthy mental state can lead to more productive and meaningful life and promotes growth and harmony in the place where you live in. So before I have to end, I have to incorporate to you the word of John Locke. The said, as John Locke have inputs us, mens sana in corpore sano, which means a sound mind and a sound body. Yes, with a sound mind and sound body, let's make this world a better place to live. That's all. And thank you so much for this invitation, IIU, Dr. Nada. And thank you so much. And I was Ambassador Dr. Lilibet Gregorio, Ambassador for Women's Affairs, and of course, the Global Academy of Human Excellence. Thank you so much and mabuhay.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. Thank you, Dr. Gilbert, for this wonderful professional expertise that you share with us here today. Honestly, it's really awesome. We can't even do without it. I picked a word from what you just said, that we are all master of our minds, our health, our body. We are the best driver of our body, soul, and spirit. So we have to move to any destination that we want. So it's better for us to start thinking about the techniques that will help us to, get through to others. Thank you so much for your word of knowledge.
Thank you.
Please, our Nina from Ukraine is here, so she will be now. I want to thank to my dear sister Lilibet. Thank you, Lilibet, for coming.
Yes.
Okay. Let's welcome the Professor Dr. Nina. Let me introduce her. Professor Dr. Nina Poyadanovsky is from Ukraine. She's a doctor of economic science and a professor. She has won so many awards, like International Financial Reporting Standards, delivered by Financial Academy. And she's a wonderful soul. So please, let's not waste our time. And he has a lot on her, words of knowledge, as all the things that she has attained. So please, Doctor, the IIU stage is all yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Firstly, dear colleagues and participants of this event, let me express my gratitude to Dr. Nada Ratkovich for inviting me as a keynote speaker to discuss such a very relevant for nowadays problem as mental health. Thank you really for attracting attention to this topic, because due to our professional activity, sometimes overloaded, we probably do not notice, don't pay attention to some important things around us. During these exceptional times of pandemic, many people are confronted with psychological problems related to isolation, anxiety, loneliness, frustration, addictions, insecurities, depression, fears, and so on, etc., etc. And actually, it occurs among different ages. Due to this, a lot of people become slightly or more off balance. The fact is that one is not balanced psychologically or mentally. In any way, we are all off balance sometimes. The important thing is to become aware of it, to know that one is not balanced and how to become more balanced. And it's about, I think it's about intellectual or mental intelligence, and actually it's about mental health. But what is it? When I was trying to find an answer, I came to insight that mental health isn't necessarily about psychological problems. We may consider mental health as a state of well-being in which a person realizes his or her abilities, can withstand the stress of life, work productively, and can contribute to the community as well. So in this positive sense, mental health is the foundation of an individual's well-being and effective community functioning. But how to become balanced? Actually, there are lots of different recommendations, but all of them are mostly individual and based on personal experience of those who really recommend. As they say, balance is a feeling derived from being whole and complete. It's a sense of harmony, isn't it? It is essential to maintaining quality in life and work. Balance isn't something we may achieve someday. Someone may obtain internal balance in meditation. I usually practice meditation as well. One reason I practice doing it is to maintain my own balance and clarity of mind in the face of everyday challenges. Actually, I remember Rem Close, the former rector of Moscow State University, a physicist by education, a very outstanding personality, once said, a person who is a generator of thoughts and deeds must work at his optional load. And actually, this is a sense of balance. If a person is overloaded, he or she will feel dissatisfaction due to unrealized self-potential. But if overloaded, there is exhaustion and burnout, if we say in terms of human resource management. Thus, to my opinion, we are teachers, play a vital role in our students' life to keep them healthy mentally and stay motivated. But for this, we have to keep mental health ourselves. So I wish you all maximum positive emotion, satisfaction of what you are doing, and stay both safe and healthy. And on these words, I ask you, dear Dr. Nadet, for permission to return back to my very important online training.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Nina. Dr. Nina is also on a big congress for her work, and she must leave immediately. Thank you for coming and to sharing your experience, your brags with us here on Great IIU platform. Thank you, Nina.
Thank you. Let me be another. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Also. So after Nina, we can now watch again a little about IIU courses, and then we will continue because our Beatrice didn't still come, and I think she will join us.
IIU is providing access to more than 10,000 courses and internships to their e-learners across 195 countries and 6 continents throughout the year, with over 150 offices around the world. International Internship University, IIU, is united in our commitment to provide exclusively free education to all the children and to the youth of this world under this global hub. IIU has been accredited and affiliated with the World Education Organization, WEO, and collaborated with all the world's top universities and educational institutions, through the platform of Massive Open Online Courses, MOOC. IIU is providing various certificate, diploma, graduation, post-graduation diploma, post-graduation courses, and honorary doctorates. We are delighted to inform that IIU has brought its own autonomous certificate diploma courses and degree courses amongst you under the partnership of Indian Educational Institute, where you can take admission in Indian UGC recognized degree with international certificate. The curriculum of fashion designing hones a design sensitization that balances global fashion aesthetics with an Indian soul. Through this course, one will get an opportunity to uphold the traditional rural craftsmanship by working on Indian and international platform. Students will gain valuable experience through internships in leading fashion houses and manufacturing units by improving their knowledge, and taking on practical challenges will certainly make them versatile candidates. Students need to continue to develop their strong awareness of the fashion industry through Fashion in Focus, in which they will study movements, trends, and work on promotional projects that cover many aspects of campaign development and brand.
Okay, so you see what IIU is offering all. Now we will continue. Deruce, please call our live. Uce, okay. Please call Octaviani Sumerdi Basirun from Indonesia. Why? You are here. I see you.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome. Uce, will you present our Octaviani?
Okay, welcome on board, Octavia. Octavia she's from Indonesia, and she's an English teacher, a senior high school level, and a founder of Global Speaking Partner, Global Teacher. She's teaching, the age range for our students is 12 years. She's passionate about achieving sustainable development goal by educating students and young generation. So, welcome on board. We really love to have you here. The IIU stage is all yours, ma'am. Thank you.
Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Good evening from Indonesia. Thank you, IIU, International Internship University, for organizing such a wonderful program. Special thanks to co-founders of IIU who has been organizing this program, and Dr. Nada, project director of this golden opportunity for sharing my talk about mental health in an equal world. My honor and gratitude to Queen Nadia and co-panelists. As mentioned before, mental health is very important at every stage of life. When people have positive mental health, it will allow them to realize their full potential, cope with the stresses of life, work productively, make meaningful contribution to their communities. Let me focus my presentation to my students' mental health and to students' mental health. And my presentation is about how to manage students' mental health to achieve better results for their life and education. These past years, the COVID-19 pandemic give the effects on a student's mental health, whether they are directly impacted by COVID, health of a family member, loss of a job or their parent, school delay, struggle with schoolwork, or just anxious when reading daily headlines, exams, homework, your school life, family issues, finance. So stress will always be part of a person's life, especially senior high school student in my country, Indonesia. This pandemic is making everyone stress in new and unexpected ways. So how do we overcome this? As a teacher, we might think that we have to do something for our student. So what should we do? Teachers should build a relationship with their students. There are three things I could do for my student and I would like to share to all of you here. First, encourage my student by giving compliments for their work. In Indonesia, parents used to avoid compliments. They worried too much praise would inflate the ego and make children overconfident. But today, things are different. I have heard that Professor Nick Hamsam from School of Psychological Sciences, University of Melbourne, taught that compliment can lift mood, improve engagement with tasks, enhance learning, and increase persistence. So I believe that compliment is an effective way to reinforce good behavior, boost good feeling, and increase motivation. For example, I assure my students that with hard work and practice, they will eventually find difficult assignments easiest. Some students, particularly as they get older, may struggle with awkwardness and embarrassment when given a compliment, but that doesn't mean they don't appreciate or need them. Second, encourage my students to do what they like most, their hobbies or interests. Having a hobby is a great way to spend your spare time and unwind from your daily routine. Spending time on activities that you enjoy can improve your mental health and well-being. Research shows that people with hobbies are less likely to suffer from stress, low mood, and depression. Activities that get you out and about can make you feel happier and more relaxed. I said to my student, be more time to try new hobbies or do things that you have never done before. Read books you've never read, paint, write, watch TV series that you haven't had the chance to watch so far, or try to learn a new language. The productive things you can do from home are almost limitless. Activities like this are usually effective in diverting your attention from negative thoughts and that are popping up to something more positive. Better yet, if you can do these activities with other people in your house or your family, someone that you love. Most of my students have done it and they enjoy it. So finding time for your interests and pleasures, such as a hobby during lockdown, this pandemic, could be one way of avoiding you from stress. And third, encourage my students to join global classroom, where they could meet many students from other countries. After pandemic, there are many global meetings that conducted by educators, which is good for students. With these global meetings, students could meet new friends. It's a new way in a relaxed atmosphere to practice conversational English. These group sessions are led by English facilitators and students should share about their hobbies, interests, activities, and many more. The global meeting provides opportunity for students to improve and practice their communication skills in English, gain their confidence, and many more. These are three things or ways that I have done to maintain my students' mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic. So I'm here with my student also. I will ask my student, her name is Johanna. She will briefly share her thought. Okay, please, Johanna, unmute yourself.
Okay, hi, my name is Johanna Andrean. I'm 16 years old. I will tell you how I feel after I'm in 16. Since the pandemic, my school life feels bland. Sometimes online classes made me not excited. And when I joined at the global meeting, my boredom and stress changed. Mrs. Octaviani, she gave opportunity for our students who wanted to channel their hobby. I feel I have found new thing. When I first joined it, I felt very nervous, but afterwards, it feels like a challenge and a healing. Global meeting is very interesting because there are many benefits in it. I'm very happy to get to know people from other countries, got new friends, and new experience. It makes my stress disappear. And after joining the meeting, I always say thank you to Mrs. Octaviani for inviting me to find new experience that turned out to be healer for me. She always give us praise and indirectly says, "You're excellent. Thank you to be brave," or "You must to have fun." It's a healing. I'm very excited even though my listening, my speaking still way too basic, and it pushing me to improving my English skills. Thank you.
Great, great. Thank you. Thank you, Octaviani, for bringing your
Before, yeah,
students.
yeah, I want to say some things. Can I do it?
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Thank you, Nada. Before I end my presentation, from the bottom of my heart, I ask all teachers and educators out there, please be honest with your students' mental health. Like Nada said in Facebook, said, we need to act urgently, raising awareness about unequal access to mental health service. We can help our student. And student, I want to say that no matter how hard your problem, never think that hurting yourself is the right escape. You are not alone. You are precious and we love you. And if you really want to stretch your hand, then scribble with a red marker and you can draw sunflower. It will be better and more beautiful. Okay, that's all from me, Octaviani Sumari Basirun and Johanna, my student from Indonesia. Happy World Mental Health Day 2021. Good evening.
Thank you so much. You've spoken so well, and your students. This has really proved that you're really doing a great job. But you spoke as a teacher's perspective. I'm also a teacher, and giving a listening aid to our students, and helping them in a difficult situation, not to shut them down when they are ready to share their ideas, their feelings, their emotional feelings with us. We really have to do something. In fact, let me not waste our time. Thank you so much. You'll be doing a great job. Okay. Thank you. We really appreciate what you said to us today. So right now I'm going to introduce our co-host, Dr. Peyush Pandit. I'm going to do a brief introduction about him. There's always a way that one person who has the vision, the thoughts, the idea behind a successful venture and organization. And if we must talk about a man behind the success of IIU, it's no other than our beloved co-founder of IIU, Mr. Peyush Pandit. Thank you so much, Sam, for giving us a platform and a great opportunity for us to be all here today. Without you, all of us wouldn't have been gathered, all the great dignitaries from across the globe wouldn't have been experiencing this World Health Day. So we really appreciate the effort that you put in place to make sure in various sectors, so many councils, in fact, more kudos to you. He's a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 50 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds, possessing excellent administrative, verbal communication, and with written skills. He is an excellent speaker and passionate writer. He is versatile. Dr. Peyush Pandit is the founder of Sarana Bharat Parver and chairman of Peyush Group. The visionary Dr. Peyush Pandit had just one dream: no child should be deprived of quality education. No matter sun, no matter rain, every child deserves a good education. He comes he conquered the world's first virtual internship university during a pandemic, the International Internship University, which is IIU. So we call upon Professor Nada to play a video of our co-founder, very aspiring, motivating, and intelligent co-founder of IIU, Mr. Page Pandit. Professor Nada?
Okay, yes, the video is coming. Just a moment.
Okay.
Determination has always been a key to success for any individual, because a pessimist always sees difficulty in every opportunity and the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty.
Piyush Pandit.
Piyush Pandit is that name, who's recognized by his multiple work genres. An international social activist, award-winning social worker, serial entrepreneur, and founder of SBP Global. He has determined his destiny by having trust in him and Almighty God. Piyush Pandit was born on 27th July 1987 in Pratapgarh, Uttar Pradesh, in a middle-class family. Piyush Pandit is a diligent and passionate social worker committed to serve the humanity. Piyush Pandit has played a crucial role in crafting a team of volunteers and achieved global recognition as head of Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust, which span across more than 50 countries. He has the ability to manage complex caseloads, as he granted several live interviews and press conferences on rural development, access to justice, and the right to equality. Rallies, debates, and campaigns conducted by him has impacted Government of India to achieve various noble goals. Piyush is youth leader with extensive social work experience, political activism, and stellar entrepreneurial achievements. When you think of social work and changing the world by improving human experiences, Piyush Pandit comes to mind. He's working hard to make a difference in human experience, starting with one person at a time. He firmly believes that if we uplift someone then another, we improve the experience of human race. A ripple effect played out can be seen in his work. He is proactively mentoring other social activists to encourage social activism and entrepreneurship around the world. He is working fiercely towards achieving United Nations sustainable goals in India and over the globe. The success that his organization have had is a proof of his hard work, creativity, and commitment. Under the flawless leadership of Piyush Pandit, Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust was established in 2010 and was registered in 2016 as a service-oriented voluntary organization with the aim of helping destitute, old people, children, handicapped, and women in rural areas. It goes on to include helping martyrs of Indian Army, Navy, CRPF, CISF, and other real-life heroes who lost their lives in service. The organization strives to place the humanity at forefront and bringing back the human warmth which has lost due to busy modern life. They are fighting to ensure ending poverty, unemployment, and making society better for all. SBP has become a global entity with ambassadors from more than 50 countries. SBP is an endless family working towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The goals include no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitization, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice and strong institutions, partnerships to achieve the goals. SBP is working tirelessly towards eradicating darkness. Darkness for people to go hungry, be unable to afford the basic things of life, be discriminated against, and be unable to access opportunities to advance their lives.
India is still a young nation when it comes to development, but we have made much progress. SBP has added 5 new need-based goals, in addition to 17 UN goals for society to create world peace and sustainability. The founder, Piyush Pandey, holds his strong vision and endeavor in strengthening the UN SDGs under his agenda of aiming to unite all the countries of the world by 2030. SBP has invented 22 goals for the development of nations, with SBP SDGs, which will have its ambassadors for promoting these SBP SDGs in 195 countries. This has been reviewed and designed after intense research by visiting some of the developing countries across the globe. SBP SDG aims at building strong bonding between these 195 countries and aims to unite them as one nation, one world.
SBP creates impact through its projects. These projects include E-Village, Gaon Gram, Youth Development, Namami Gange, Annadata, Rashtriya Lakshya, Next Gen Awards, Institution, Handicapped Welfare, Sports, Art and Culture, Population Control, Indian Art and Culture, Entrepreneurship, Youth Parliament, and National Medical Care. SBP carries out its social service projects in India, Nepal, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka. Every member of the SBP team believes strongly that they can change the world by enhancing humanity. By giving a helping hand and delivering hope, we can make the world a better place. This tireless commitment to human advancement has led the SBP team to complete 521 projects and help more than 1 million people. While the pandemic was in its toughest moments and offsetting the lives of many people, the team at SBP surmounted the challenges presented and provided relief through the COVID-19 relief fundraising. The smile that the project Ignite is fuel for keeping the SBP team moving. SBP supports the community and continues to push for that awesome future for India and for the world. A golden India is possible, but then the entire world could be golden, where everyone is safe, healthy, and comfortable. The SBP team sees a world that is free of discrimination and violence, and they're working tirelessly to get humanity a little closer to that vision with each day. Rural India has been a focal point of Piyush, which gave birth to Help India Help Foundation. It was founded by Piyush Pandit and Dandi Swamiji, centered on empowering rural India. It seeks to achieve this empowerment through best practices, modern technology, and its core values of corporate thinking.
SBP works on beautifying nature by plantation drives and prudently manages scarce resources such as water and energy. Our family has made education, including preschool education, accessible and affordable, especially in urban slums, rural areas, and villages, to give every child a strong start in life. We constantly review healthcare policy and spread awareness to ensure the security of the families. SBP SDGs looks and aims to provide subsidies to support our aging population. SBP aims that masses, whether rich or poor, young or old, enjoy clean air, water, and sanitation, quality healthcare, and education, as well as lush greenery and safe common spaces. Because of these policies run by SBP, SBP has been actively playing an important role for human rights and addressing issues related to it and resolving them through Global Peace Council of the Universe and Human Rights Council of the Universe. SBP also pays a close attention of promoting peace and love for humankind, and bring glory to the universe, where love, respect, and salute to every individual is given. SBP works around the world for climate change, where actions and concrete steps are taken to tackle it. Development work for all countries shall be done by our country heads and ambassadors in each country. They shall adopt solutions to fit their specific circumstances and priorities, as sustainable development is not a solo mission, it is a collective goal, and we have much to learn from experiences of the UN SDGs and SBP SDGs in cooperation. SBP has trained almost 5 lakh skilled entrepreneurs from more than 50 countries. We SBP aims to strengthen collective resilience against common threats such as terrorism, cybercrime, climate change and disaster. We are helping our economies to innovate and use technology to make a vibrant and sustainable place to live and work by appointing capable ambassadors and country heads who are social workers and can work to promote SBP SDGs internationally by partnering with teams to run capacity building. We host many international forums, including the International Summit, International Clean Water, Clean Enviro, Educational and Health Summit. These promote dialogue and collaboration on sustainability issues among policymakers and experts from governments, businesses, and international organizations. SBP is committed to form the first ever International Internship University, which shall generate campus placements to create entrepreneurs, small and large-scale industries, create sustainability, and top employability for the youth by helping them with new startups.
The social work continues, and the e-village was established in 2012 to reinforce India's roots in villages and villagers. It was created to make technology accessible for all members of the village. The organization strives hard to ensure data and network connectivity across the village, thereby giving the inhabitants access to a world of information and enabling the farmers to get real-time updates on weather, agricultural products, and new harvesting methods. We can better understand the impact that the e-village aims to create. At the crux of Piyush's work is the youth. He believes that youth empowerment is closely aligned with social service. After all, if we are going to recruit people to make an impact and improve their societies, we will have to include the youth. It becomes important to develop the youth and to make sure that they are empowered. Piyush recognizes this and has set out through the SDGs to achieve this goal. Piyush is the CEO of Piyush Group. The organization covers several industries, including renewable energy, logistics, real estate, and so on. It has established itself in these industries and is leading the market because of its consistent drive for providing quality products and creating customer loyalty. Piyush Group emphasizes the need to begin now to create tomorrow's entrepreneur. This is one of their core values as industry leaders. They are striving to create sustainability and secure tomorrow by empowering the youth and promoting entrepreneurship. Piyush Pandit has succeeded in scaling the growth of these organizations, and his work has taken them to the multinational level. They are a name in the market, providing the best products and services in their industries. Piyush Group has been around for over 2 decades, but continues to adapt to the changing market environment under the leadership of Piyush Pandit. This company has attained an industry leader status because of Piyush's commitment to provide quality and exceeding customers' expectations. Just like Help India Health Foundation, eVillage and SBP, this organization combines its values with modern technology to carry out its projects. Needless to say, that his vast scope of work has provided him with the exposure, expertise, and experience to succeed in almost any field. Piyush is able to form and sustain positive relationship with people. He is able to work at resolving complex issues, a skill that is important for social work. He has received a plethora of awards and recognitions in acknowledgement of his contributions to social work. In 2018, he was recognized for his enormous contributions to society with India's Great Leader Award. This award was in recognition of his social work and youth empowerment efforts. His work speaks for itself and tells of someone who is passionate about the welfare of others. Piyush's enormous contributions to India paved his way into the India Star Book of Records in 2019. His other awards include GTF World Summit Bangkok 2019, Volunteer Hero from the I Volunteer Awards 2019, Abad Samman Samaroh 2018, Blood Donation Award from the Rotary Club of New Delhi, Environmental Sentinel Award from the Green Care Society, Yuva Gaurav Samman for Youth Welfare, and Literature Confluence Award from poet Hum Tum. Piyush Pandit believes in the philosophy of growing together. His slogan is, "Let's grow together and create tomorrow's entrepreneur." He has the vision to create a society that is based on freedom, equality, solidarity, diversity, and fairness. Piyush believes that by anchoring the journey on these values, it is possible to make India Sone ki Chiriya. Piyush believes that when we work together, there is no limit to what we can achieve. He always emphasizes that to make an impact in life, we must follow our passions and we must do all that it takes. Pour all your energy into work that makes a mark and changes society by touching lives, one person at a time.
Wow, that's really awesome. Thank you, dear Piyush. The words alone is not enough for his dedication and hard work. Mr. Piyush, he's a multi-talented and devoted personality. He has won so many awards, recognition, and acknowledgement because of his contribution to social work, education, entrepreneurship, and so on and so forth. The list of his milestones is endless. Thank you so much, sir, and may the Almighty bless you real good. So let me introduce our next speaker, Anita Gribik. Are you here? Anita, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm with you.
Okay. Okay. Anita Gribik she's a professor and from Croatia. She's an educator, a teacher, and a professor advisor at the JET School for Economy and Trade in Croatia. She's also a teacher in VAT Economy and Trade School in Croatia, a head teacher of economy, trade business in administration sector, a trade group of subjects and others. Her achievement is endless. We really want to appreciate you and thank you for all you do to empower every voice. Please welcome on board. The IU stage is all yours, ma'am.
Thank you. Kind regards to all of you from the most one of the most beautiful places in the whole world, my hometown, Dubrovnik, Croatia. Especially thanks to IIU and my dear Nada for such a great opportunity to be here today with you and to speak with you about this very important topic. Please give me a permission to share my screen.
You have, Anita, you have a permission, and dobrodošla, Anita.
Hvala, draga Nada, thank you. Today, we are here to speak about mental health in an unequal world. We have to looking after our mental health. What is mental health? Is it a state of mind? Defining mental health. Mental health is a positive concept. It encompasses our emotions, our psyche, and our social interactions. If you are in good mental health, you can make the most of your potential, cope with life, and play a full part in your family, workplace, community, and among friends. Mental health is more than a state of mind. Having good mental health is more than the absence of illness. Rather, it's a state of holistic well-being. Some people call mental health emotional health or well-being, and it's just as important as good physical health. Mental illness is more common than you think. 1 in 5 adults experienced the mental health concern in the past year. In all countries, the pandemic has had a major impact on people's mental health. Some groups, including health and other frontline workers, students, people living alone, and those with pre-existing mental health conditions have been particularly affected. At the same time, a World Health Organization survey conducted in mid-20s clearly showed that services for mental, neurological, and substance use disorders had been significantly disrupted during the pandemic. Mental health is integral. When we are mentally healthy, we can realize our abilities, cope with stress, work productively, and contribute to society. Mental health is everyone's business. We all have times when we feel down or stressed or frightened. Most of the time, those feelings pass, but sometimes they develop into a more serious problem, and that could happen to any one of us. Despite the universal nature and the magnitude of mental ill health, the gap between demand for mental health services and supply remains substantial. Relatively few people around the world have access to quality mental health services. The serious gaps that still exist in mental health care are a result of chronic underinvestment over many decades in mental health promotion, prevention, and care. Stigma, discrimination, and human rights abuses of people with mental health conditions remain widespread. Lost productivity resulting from depression and anxiety, two of the most common mental disorders, cost the global economy $1 trillion American each year. Even this morning, I heard over the radio that UN announces that depression and anxiety are the most common mental illness, and women and young adults are the most vulnerable. On average, countries spend just 2% of their national health budgets on mental health. This has changed little in recent years. Despite an increase of development assistance for mental health in recent years, it has never exceeded 1% of development assistance for health. How do I maintain positive mental health? We have to develop coping skills. Take a deep breath, then relax. Embrace the 5 senses. Be in touch with your thoughts and feelings. Over the past 2 years, all of us was faced with an enemy such as no face. We lost our jobs or work even more hours than we usually do. Our students have to learn through the computers, and it was very difficult times. I will show you now how I cope with COVID pandemic situation. After 12 hours sitting in front of my computer and be on my MS Team classrooms, my family decided to put some Corona garden, and it was our coping mechanism against COVID-19 pandemic. I like to cook and bake, and those are my stress-free coping mechanisms. Even long walks by the beach or field trips with my family helps too. When do I seek professional help? You know, it's time when you are comfortable seeking one. Have you felt any of these? Eating or sleeping too little or too much? Having low energy? Feeling unusually confused, on edge, or scared? Hearing voices or believing things that are untrue? Inability to perform daily tasks? Don't hesitate to seek professional help. We care about our hearts, so why can't we care for our minds? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Right.
Thank you. I'm so proud to be a part today and talk with you about such a great topic, because it's a taboo all over the world. And we have to speak about it. We have to talk and to help each other and ourselves and our close ones, our students, our elderly members of our family. And it's such a great honor to be here today with you.
Anita, thank you.
so much.
Our honor too. Utse, please continue.
Okay. Thank you so much for the privilege. Anita, thank you. You've really spoken well, and the way you shared us how you coped with it during the pandemic. That's really awesome. That, you know, doing that will really help us to balance our emotional health and well-being. The next, permit me to introduce our next speaker, Nikki D. Gulati. He's from Canada. Okay, he's CEO, owner of Design 8000 Building Academy and Design Television. He's an entrepreneur, a business owner, and a director of Cosmetology School and Design Television. He's also a member of Conservative Party Canada, member of Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce, also born in Lucknow, India, and he has a passion and always been there to teach. He believes that there is no better feeling than to share your knowledge and experiences that can ignite the imagination and shape the character and future of an individual. As he's going to share with us with our wealth of knowledge and experiences that will really help us to put our health and well-being to check. So he He has won so many awards, and they are unlimited. In fact, they are endless. Permit me to welcome her on stage. Please, the IU stage is all yours, ma'am.
Thank you, Linda,
Nikki,
for this wonderful.
Are you there?
Yes, I am there. I am there. Thank you, Linda, for this wonderful introduction. And a very good morning from here in Toronto. Honorable speakers, educators, students, participants, and world-renowned psychologists. And thanks a lot, Nada, for making a part of this wonderful program. We all know that 10th of October, we observe World Mental Health Day. It's an international day, and this year's theme is mental health in an unequal world. The part of the world that I'm coming from, there are a lot of people, 27 billion population, if there is in Canada. I believe that half of them is mentally distressed, and we don't speak about it. It's just like any other physical health, and there's nothing wrong in seeking any kind of advice. World Mental Health Day, as they say, it is tomorrow, and this year's focus is on mental health in an unequal world. We are strongly aligned with the cause. Every day we work to make mental health universally accessible by eliminating every barrier to care. The stigma and the discrimination experienced by people who experience mental health not only affects the person's physical and mental health, but stigma also affects their educational opportunities. And this is strongly believed, and I believe in it truly. Current and future earning, job prospects, and it is affecting all the people around them, the families, the loved ones. This inequality needs to be addressed because it should not be allowed to continue. And we all have a role to play to address these disparities, ensure that people will with life experiences of mental health are fully integrated part of our lives. And people who experience physical illness also often experience psychological distress. It's not only about mental health. It is about mental health can come from physical illness also. And there is the biggest thing is the anxiety. People who experience anxiety and depression. This also wasn't for visually impaired people who experience adverse social and economical circumstances. And I believe that the global pandemic, climate crisis, social upheavals throughout the world have highlighted the systematic inequalities, because we are talking about in an unequal world here, and disproportionately affecting people of all caste, color, and creed. And it is actually affecting every individual. I can challenge myself that there's no such person who is not going through any kind of mental trauma at this point of time, especially. So I welcome you all, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly join hands with me to participate in this wonderful cause. And thank you, Nada, once again for giving me this platform. We can support mental health in an unequal world by offering our support to those who are affected adversely and by inequality, and normalizing mental health by sharing personal stories, resources with the families, friends, and co-workers. Trust me, there's no shame in seeking help. Practice self-care. As Anita said, exercise, meditation, cooking, stress busters like, working out, healthy eating. Let's join together and help out those who need to speak and need an ear to listen to. I'm offering my ear. Anybody out there, I'm here to listen. Thank you so much, and namaste from Toronto.
Wow, thank you. Thank you from Toronto. We are very happy to have you here, and sorry for the big time difference.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes, but to be together, nothing is a problem. There is no gap, nothing.
Exactly. Thank you for bringing the world together, Nada. And you're doing a wonderful job. And I have, trust me, I've also gone through it, and there's no shame. But when you know what you are going through, and if you not allow it the power to ruin you, you have won your battle. And you should be knowing. The first thing is that you should realize what you're going through. And there is no shame in telling yourself first. Admit it to yourself, and then admit it to the world.
Yes, Thank you. Thank you, Mickey, for your beautiful words and your big support.
Anytime.
Yes. Ute.
Thank you so much, Mickey, for your wonderful. Okay, I'm audible now. I'm audible. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mickey, for your wonderful word of knowledge that you shared with us and recommendations. I believe that we're going to adhere to it because our health really matters. Our health and health really matters and really needs to be put to check. So based on that, I'm going to the next on our agenda for today is announcement of Outstanding International Psychologist Award, which is going to be announced by our dear Professor Nada. Please.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we come to the second part of our awards, our great awards for our great psychologists. So, the award is going to Archbishop Ambassador Professor. I saw him here from Nigeria. Professor Archbishop, are you here? Maybe he left. So congratulations. Dr. Amjad Paul from Mauritius is another awarder. Congratulations. From India, Irem Abubakar Hamdullah, congratulations. All of them are amazing educational and counseling psychologists. Aloma Ingram, are you here? Aloma Ingram from United States.
Yes, I am here.
Yes,
Thank
Aloma,
you.
welcome and congratulations. Will you want
Thank
to
you so
share?
much. Yes, I would like to say thank you for having me on such an enlightening and informative session. But in thinking and hearing all that I've heard today, it has brought me to recognize how important the mental health is. And it took me right back into the classroom, which I would like to share with all of us. When we look at the children sitting in our classrooms and those who are having different learning styles, and we're only creating an audio or visual, but the child who needs to see, touch, and feel is missing out because we're not really providing prompts that will incorporate all three learning styles, which are visual, audio, and kinesthetic. Now we have children who are stressed because they're not understanding what is being taught because we're not presenting our materials or the lesson in a way for them to, those who are having the different learning styles, to get the information based on how they learn. So this is such a wonderful way of expressing this. So I will leave this with all of us as colleagues, that in our environment, let us make sure we incorporate all the learning styles with how we teach to avoid any mental stress on our students. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for the award. Wonderful day to all of you. Be blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Aloma. Also, we want you a best day today. The next award is coming to our Meena Jha. Meena Jha from India. And I also see our Meena here. Meena? No. Meena left us. Another word is going to Kenya. From Kenya, educational psychologist Jocelyn Kavira. Jocelyn Kavira, congratulations. The second, Fatma Sogra from India. Award to Fatma Sogra from India, a great educational and psychologist. Congratulations. Another word is going to Kenya. Chaplain Professor Jard Akam. Chaplain Professor Jard Akam, congratulations. Then award is going to Croatia. Amazing educationalist and psychologist, Antonia Radic-Poljak. Unfortunately, she cannot join us because she is ill. Antonia, congratulations. From India, also Gaurav Kumar. Gaurav Kumar, are you here with us maybe? No, Gaurav Kumar, congratulations. He's a special educator. Dr. Rajesh Gupta. Dr. Rajesh Gupta, a counselor. Dr. Rajesh Gupta from India, congratulations. Dr. Rajesh, are you with us maybe? No. Dr. Cecil Kumar from India, congratulations, counseling psychologist. And the last award is going to Nigeria. Professor Charles, all you're from Nigeria. Congratulations, Apostle Dr. Miss Obioha. Congratulations. That were all our awards for great psychologists. Thank you, IIU, for recognizing psychologists. Thank you for recognizing this great and very important topic. Dear Ute, please, can you continue?
Oh, I really want to wish all our days mega static. Congratulations. You guys are doing a great job. Keep up the good work, okay? So it is time to conclude this wonderful event. And indeed, we have witnessed some new ideas. Yes, especially me. The techniques I should be using when I'm a bit down, to relax my mental health and well-being. So, and innovations about the World Health Day. And finally, I would like to invite Nada on the IU stage to take this stage for a vote of thanks. Okay, Professor Nada, IU stage is all yours now.
Okay. So as our Ute said, it is our time to conclude this wonderful event. And I am honored and grateful to make a vote of thanks today for all of you amazing, respected participants. First, I want to thank to our respected Mr. Piyush Pandit. Mr. Piyush Pandit, heartiest thanks. Also, I want to thanks to our trustee, Mr. Roshni, Anju Pandit, and all co-founders and all our great members of IIU and all you amazing participants who were whole time with us today. So IIU and Mr. Piyush, thank you for your big trust, your big support and help in every moment. Without you and without IIU and without amazing IIU great team, this event will not be possible. This project aims we all achieve together. So I'm thankful to our chief guest, our amazing Queen Nadia. Queen Nadia, thank you very much. Thank you all our great speakers. I can't say who was better today. Dr. Kalpana, Miki, Anita, Nina, our Shumaila, all of you were great today and amazing. Also our participants who were very, very active in the chat, our great IIU members who was with us today. Thank you, Corina. Thank you, Professor Charles. Thank you, Kalyani. Thank you, Dr. Snikta, very much. Dr. Snikta is always here with us and always helping in every moment. Thank you, dear Ruzi, for your support, big, great IIU IC team. So this is our common project, I repeat. So let's continue learning and growing together in our new projects with IIU, only and one unique IIU. I hope you all enjoyed and at the same time learned a lot from the conference. This very, very important topic. We will soon be back with more inspiring and educating ideas and conferences. Yes, it is very soon, tomorrow. Please Join us tomorrow at big International Youth Development Council IYDM event, Humanity Aligned by Goals Transformed a Better Youth. Our international board member from Romania, Corina Sardea, is a project director of this big program. And you will have a chance to meet more than 100 speakers from all around the world. Please join us. Please learn with us. Please continue growing with us. And tomorrow, and that will be 5 days. And you know, IAU has everything, something new. Not everything, every day. I mean, every hour there are new ideas from our co-founders, from Mr. Piyush Pandit, and from all of our amazing members. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and let's join our hands together to connect youth with opportunities to transform their lives. Thank you very much. And only I want at the end a picture. So please, your camera, I want to see your faces with big smiles. Okay, not all, but we will make what we have. Okay, thank you. Greta, big smile, please, Greta. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So at the end, Sonic, Ki, Chidia, and Live Golden India, namaste, goodbye, do vidjenja, bye, bye.
Namaste.
Amujuri, do
Have any
vidjenja.
feedback link?
Yes, we are finished. Bye. See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.
Have any feedback link, madam?
What? I don't hear. Please repeat. Nothing.
Have any feedback link, madam?
We put the link in the chat. The link was I put it many times in the chat for the, okay. Here it is, please, but we put it many times.
Hello, Nada.
Yes.
Hello, how are you? Thank you for this great opportunity.
Fine, Hayat. Fine, thank you.
Nada, I'm ending the meeting.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you all.
I'm so glad to meet as the educators. Really, thank you, Yushlin. Thank you for